You'd think an evil lord with unimaginable power has everything he could ever want, right? Well, for 6 long years, our guy has been searching for the one thing he doesn't have, his master. So buckle up because we're diving into an absolutely wild saga of swords, epic lies, and some seriously, hilariously misplaced reverence.
Yeah, this isn't just any old search. We're talking about a journey that's going to completely redefine power, awaken legends, and, oh yeah, uncover a truth that is so much more ridiculous than you could possibly imagine.
All right, let's set the stage. A master's quest begins. And believe me, this isn't just a weekend trip. We're talking about a 6-year search across the entire galaxy.
So here's the deal. You've got Lord Liam Sarah Banfield. This guy is the ruler, the villain. He's got fleets that can blot out the sun, more money than you can count, and the kind of power that makes entire empires shake in their boots. But for 6 whole years, none of that mattered. All he cared about was finding one man, his vanished master, the guy he worships as a literal sword god.
And you know, while Liam's out there on his epic quest, he's not the only one struggling. His own apprentice, Ellen Tyler, is going through her own kind of hell, fighting a battle that's all inside her head.
I mean, this girl is haunted. She trains nonstop, pushing herself way past any normal limit. But there's this one huge wall she just can't seem to break through. The idea of actually killing someone. It's that final step for a swordsman, and her fear is just eating her alive. It's got her wondering if she's even worthy to be a student. It's rough.
Okay, on to the next part. The deceptive path. And let me tell you, chasing a ghost among charlatans is the perfect way to describe it. This was not a simple A to B journey.
Think about this for a second. The journey starts, and then 6 years pass. 6. For years, he's chasing down every little rumor and whisper. And as you can see, it wasn't exactly a stealth mission. By year 3, he's already punished dozens of corrupt nobles. By the time we hit year 6, he's basically left a trail of reformed territories in his wake, finally leading him to a planet run by House Farnham.
Yeah, Liam wasn't just sitting around asking for directions. He was on what you could call an evil lord's galactic tour. Any fake swordmaster trying to copy his master's style, crushed. Any corrupt local lord getting too big for their britches, brutally put back in their place. He's even uncovering plots within his own side. And the whole time, his personal fleet is just getting bigger and bigger. The guy does not take a day off.
And then, finally, the trail gets hot. A group of posers calling themselves the original Way of the Flash have been twisting his master's teachings. And what's worse, they've actually captured the man himself. So yeah, the 6-year hunt is over. Now the real war is about to kick off.
And this leads us to a major turning point, an unexpected awakening. The truth, as it turns out, is definitely not what it seems. Just as Liam is about to go full evil lord on these guys, something stops him. Something clicks.
He's in the middle of this huge confrontation, staring down someone using what he thinks is his master's technique, and then it hits him. That single thought, wait, Master never unsheathed his sword in the first place? It's a total game changer. He realizes he's been looking at it all wrong for years. See, it was never about who could draw their sword the fastest. The real Flash was something way more profound. A strike so perfect, so instantaneous, it's like the sword never even left its sheath. And in that one moment of insight, Liam's power just skyrockets. He has officially awakened.
And Liam's breakthrough, it directly paves the way for Ellen's. To finish her training, he gives her one last, absolutely brutal test. He tells her to execute a captured magistrate. And in that one moment, she does it. She confronts her fear, takes a life, and transforms. She becomes a real swordsman.
All right, so with all that heavy stuff out of the way, we get to the moment the whole volume has been building to. The reunion. But this is where the story takes a hilarious turn. Let's talk about the cowardly sword god. Because meeting the master is not what he expected. At all. This is just, it's perfect. On one hand, you have Liam's belief. Master Yashushi is a peerless sword god, the genius creator of a sacred fighting style. And then you have Yashushi's reality. He's a terrified con artist who literally invented the whole thing as a get-rich-quick scheme. He's been on the run from his own super powerful and utterly deluded students this whole time. I mean, just look at him. That is the face of pure, unfiltered panic. This is a guy who thought he was just pulling a fast one and accidentally created a monster, and now he's trapped by that monster's unwavering, frankly terrifying devotion. He is in way over his head.
So what do you do when you're a con artist cornered by your own creation?
You double down, of course. Yashushi, in a moment of sheer panic genius, invents this epic lie on the spot. He's like, oh, you misunderstood. This style isn't for fighting people. No, no, it was created to fight ancient, powerful monsters. And Liam, bless his devoted, evil little heart, eats up every single word. So with this completely new, completely made-up truth now firmly in place, Liam is finally ready to move on. This brings us to a future forged in battle. He's got his accepted truth, and now there's a delayed promise to keep.
So let's recap. His master is safe, his beliefs have been reaffirmed, even if they're based on a lie, and he's ready to go. The massive 6-year side quest is finally over. Now it's time to turn his attention back to the final battle and, of course, his very long overdue wedding to Rosetta.
But wait, we're not quite done. There's one more loose end to tie up, and it is a weird one. This is the guide's desperate escape. You gotta know, a villain's gratitude, well, it's a deadly thing.
So all this time, this entity called the Guide has been helping Liam, trying to steer him towards being a proper evil lord. But Liam, being Liam, completely misunderstands. He thinks the Guide is just being a super nice, supportive friend. And what does a good evil lord do? He repays kindness with interest.
And Liam's gratitude is overwhelming. So overwhelming, it literally becomes a weapon. It manifests as this huge being of light that just attacks the guide. Because for an entity made of pure malice, what's the ultimate poison? Sincere, honest-to-goodness thankfulness. It burns him. It completely destroys his body.
The only way for the Guide to survive is to literally shed most of himself, escaping as just a tiny, pathetic fragment. His master plan is in tatters, his body is gone, and the only thing left is a burning, all-consuming hatred for Liam. So the search for his master is finally done. A wedding is finally on the horizon. But now, a wounded, hateful being is out there, nursing the biggest grudge in the galaxy, which leaves us with one burning question as we look toward Volume 10. What new vengeance will be born from all that hatred?
Plot capsule.